Hello. My famous person speech is Patton, George's Patton. History. Written by short overview. Birth name of George Smith Patton Jr. It's called Old Blood and Guts. He was born in San Gabriel in California. He was ultimately, by the end of World War II, he achieved the rank of general. He was part of numerous battles in both World Wars, achieved lots of accolades, and he died a short time after the war. This is him fencing at the Pentagon. Now, even as from a young child, even though he did struggle a little bit with like reading and math, he did immediately enjoy history. And when he joined West Point, when he was appointed to West Point, he was he struggled initially in mathematics, but he ended up graduating 43rd out of 103. He got married in 2010. Then at the Olympics, he took fifth in the pentathlon. Um, the reason why I took fifth is because in the shooting, he said that one of his bullets went through the hole of another one. The judges decided that he just missed, so he, he wasn't given the win. Nowadays, they have behind target paper to see if it actually went through the same hole they missed. As a captain, he left to join the war. He decided to join off to become a light tank commander. He rose up the ranks quickly and was a big part in this offense. He was wounded and was given a medal. In the war, he was a part of the Committee to write probably the first U.S. tank manual, and he was one of the people who believed that tanks are an independent unit and should not be held back by the infantry. This thought was contested. Those two ideas were used by different nations. It wasn't until at the end of World War II. He was a part of the force used to take down the Bonus Army protest, which was the people that tried to, with the World War One veterans that wanted their benefits. And he had a boat named Wondereth. Now, the early part of the war, let's cover this quickly. He took over in North Africa, and he became this hard mouth, hard handed nature. And I didn't list it here. He he slapped two soldiers that were suffering from mental exhaustion, and he apologized, but it got leaked out to the public. He was ultimately relieved the command. He was part of this fake group to convince the Germans to convince Germany that landing was at Calais, not Normandy. He completely cruised along in Normandy against the retreating Germans. At Lorraine, he got stalled out and he attacked the city directly. He was criticized for just doing a hard frontal bloody attack when he could have just bypassed it and had a quicker defeat. Bastogne, the classic, he came to the rescue and he just pile drive through the Germans and ended their final battle, ended final offensive. Post-war, actually, after Bastogne, Germany was pretty much just slipping and falling. He was greatly awarded this. Now, post-war, he was given military governor of Bavaria to denazify, to get all the Nazis out. He realized that he was never probably going to fight again. He tried to get to join the Pacific Theater. MacArthur said no. He did not want to. He thought he was useless, and he became more and more erratic. He was on a hunting trip with a general, and he collided with an army truck. He died in the hospital 12 days later. He's buried in the Luxembourg American Cemetery to this day. That was a very short history of General Patton. He's a very interesting man. This obviously does not do him justice. And I hope you